English short stories. The night she borrowed time. Clara had always been a careful student, the kind who highlighted key passages and annotated margins with quiet precision. Yet that week had unraveled her routine completely. Between unexpected family obligations and a relentless stream of smaller assignments, the novel she was supposed to analyze had remained untouched on her desk. By the time she finally sat down with it, the deadline was no longer approaching. It had already arrived. With a deep breath and a reluctant sense of urgency, she opened the book, knowing she would not close it again until the final page. At first, her reading was mechanical, driven more by necessity than curiosity. She traced the lines with tired eyes, trying to absorb characters and themes at an unnatural pace. However, as the hours slipped past midnight, something shifted. The story began to reveal its rhythm, its quiet emotional currents pulling her further in. The protagonist's dilemma started to feel personal, almost uncomfortably so, as though the narrative had been waiting for her all along. Clara found herself rereading certain passages, not because she had to, but because she wanted to understand them more deeply. By 3 a.m, exhaustion and fascination had merged into a strange, lucid state. The silence of the night amplified every sentence, every subtle turn of phrase. Outside, the world was asleep, but inside her room, entire lives were unfolding across the pages. Clara realized that she was no longer reading to complete an assignment. She was reading to see how it would end, to witness the resolution of tensions that now felt intimately hers. The urgency that had once pressured her transformed into a quiet determination to do justice to what she was experiencing. When she finally closed the book at dawn, her eyes burned and her body ached, but her mind was unusually alert. The assignment, which had seemed like an obligation, now felt like an opportunity to articulate something meaningful. Clara understood that she had not simply finished a task, she had borrowed time, compressing what should have been days of reflection into a single, intense night. As she began outlining her essay, she realized that sometimes, in the most unlikely circumstances, true engagement is not planned but discovered, waiting patiently until one has no choice but to pay attention.